Well, for some people, I feel like it's fear of not just failure of being basic. That's how it was for me at first. But at some point, you lose the fear, and at some point, you gotta love not just yourself. You gotta love your community enough to keep going, because love is always gonna trump hate or fear, whatever you feel.
Hi, and welcome to Kelly, where we talk about life, your life and my life, and through Kelly, we hope to inspire. I have Darius Thomas on the show and Diamond Alessandra on the show. Diamond and I have worked together in the past. We've known each other for about 4 years?
Yeah, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, so we've been in an improv troupe together. You've been at my studio. You were in our feature film. So we've done a lot together, and now Diamond is the director of This Life, the musical that was written by Darius and is being produced by Darius. So we're going to talk about that. You guys are at the Buckhead Theater.
Yep.
How does somebody get their play? I mean, how do you go about getting a place for to do your production?
Well, sometimes it takes a while to get people even want to talk to you if it's your first production. But the way I speak to people, they can respect me, understand the hustle that I have, and they will want to help me. So that's what I did. I went in, said, "This is what I'm trying to do. This is the people that's gonna be helped." And it was like, "Okay, here we got."
Now,
you.
when you do that, you have to put a certain percentage down, or do you just have to promise a certain amount of ticket sales, or how does that work?
You got to put a down payment down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious, because this show is about education and getting people moving and showing them that if we can do it, they can do it too. So, Diamond, let's talk about you guys you say you're in your fifth
week of rehearsals.
Fifth weeks of rehearsals. Now, as a director myself of plays, there's struggles that, it's always like putting a puzzle together, and always like, there's always something that happens along the way. So how's it running so far?
So far, I would say it's running pretty well. I was able to meet up with Darius a lot before we actually had the rehearsals, and we went through pretty much of how we wanted to run everything and how the script was going to be and how the songs were going to be pretty much laid out. And the actors that we have so far are doing great. They're taking direction very well. They're getting the use of the material and understanding and stuff like that. So far, the process has gone pretty well.
And choreography is working out?
Yeah,
choreography is working out great.
Good. So tell me, you're the writer, tell me about the play and why people would be interested in coming to see this.
Well, story-wise, we deal with a little bit of police brutality, of course.
Okay.
My main character is Jonathan. And he doesn't really have a lot of people. His family is died, except for his cousin Tay, and he's just trying to survive after losing everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, to not only police brutality, but and then he has to battle himself. So it's basically telling the story of what African Americans face every day, not just and minorities in general, every day in this country. So,
do you think? I mean, what keeps you going? What do you think keeps somebody going at their darkest moments?
Well, for some people, I feel like it's fear of not just failure of being basic. That's how it was for me at first. But at some point, you lose the fear, and at some point, you gotta love not just yourself. You gotta love your community enough to keep going, because love is always gonna trump hate or fear, whatever you feel. So
yeah, it's like you look at your life in its truth.
Yeah. And
you say, this is what it is, and this is what I'm fighting for, and then you have little moments of hope along the way that light your fire and keep you and keep you moving, because sometimes it's hard. It's really hard for people to believe that they can move out of their environments.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen it done time and time again. Most recently, Jay-Z just became a billionaire. And seeing that, like you said, that little spark of hope, I was like, wow, it's crazy. Keep it moving.
Yeah, my husband's from Columbia, and now he is a 4-time Emmy winner as of recently. So yeah, your life can change overnight, and you're just building one step upon another. And if you keep going, one thing leads to another. So you're starting July 26th.
July 26th. Yep.
And when are you running through?
That's the first. That's the only day. That's the first.
Wow, that's a lot of practice for.
Yeah, for one day. But you know, of course, a lot to go into it. And as soon as we get this is like the first, stepping stone. Like you said, keep building. So.
So you plan on this is basically a test run.
Yeah.
And just to show people what you
this
have,
is what we do.
And then you want to keep running from there.
Yeah, after the test run, of course, we plan on touring.
Okay.
Yeah, and keep going from there. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Diamond, you're gonna tour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wherever this musical goes, I'll be with it.
All right, that's awesome. So where do people find out about the musical, and where do they book tickets?
All right, so to find out about it, of course, our Instagram page is going to keep everybody up to date on everything, and then tickets are coming out soon. So right now, what I've been doing is creating a little buzz, and we have a pre-sale system kind of set up.
Okay.
And that's going to be released soon as well.
Okay. So what's your Instagram page?
This Life the Musical _.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Check them out. Follow them. Local artists, they need the support. Mm-hmm. What I find, and I was vice president of Douglasville Community Theater for 13 years, mm-hmm. and my goal was just to permeate the area with the arts, because in so many areas, right now we're so gifted because we're so blessed because we have the film industry here, and people are starting to really take notice in it. But it's really the local artists that keep their environments moving in the arts, and it's such an important place. It's a great place to build something and to do something. And you look at people like Tyler Perry. You got to think he started off
in his car
with a project much like you guys are doing.
Yeah.
You gotta fight every step.
Every second.
Every step of the way. How'd you get into music?
Well, I kind of started writing music in 6th grade with my friend, and from then I started learning what I liked in music, what I appreciated, like the lyricism, but also this feeling that it gave me in certain songs. I was like, okay, how can I create something like that? But I kind of, when I moved back from Tennessee back to Georgia, I kind of put that on the back burner and just pursued, football and wrestling. Yeah, so. But it was my senior year. I had to take a fine arts to graduate. So I was like, I'll take theater, get an easy A. And I went into the class, and the teacher just transformed. I didn't even think I could act.
Right.
And he showed me that, you do it. So he
and you realize that it's not as easy as people think it is too. There's a lot of work. You guys already know in your 5th week, there's a lot of work that goes into this.
Yeah.
Diamond. Your manager is Gail
Tassel.
Yes.
Tassel Talent Group. So.
Yes, and she just moved to LA?
Yeah, she just moved to LA, so she's expanding her market and her clients. She's great. She's been really working with me. I think the qualities about her that I really, really like as a manager is that not only does she work hard for her clients, but she also creates a relationship with her clients, and she cares. You know what I'm saying? Because, not only if I'm not doing anything, she's not getting paid. But at the same time, she takes out the time to get to know you, get to know what your strengths are, get to know what you like, what you don't like. And a lot of agents and managers that I've experienced, I haven't really had that. So that's what I really love about her.
It's tough to find somebody who wants to build that personal relationship, and that's what I see about her too. Mm-hmm. Even with Patrick Walker, who is also a client of hers.
He's amazing.
Yeah. So awesome for you when you get somebody that lines up and it feels good. That's a blessing. So guys, thank you so much for being here and for sharing your gift with us and with our audience. I have for you a gift that is to remind you that you are a gift in life. Don't eat them all at once, you'll get sick. But yeah, that's just a small token to tell you that you're a gift in life. Every time you share yourself and your art, and when you get up as a director, you're going to find this. I know that you have directed as far as improv shows and things like that, but you are nervous. It becomes your project, and you as the writer, you're seeing your project come to life. And it's really interesting because sometimes I get more nervous being the director than I do being the actor.
Really? I actually find the opposite. I feel like I'm more nervous as an actor than I am as a director.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if it's
well, I want to talk to you when it's over with. Because that opening night, I promise you're going to be like, nervous. Oh my God, did I do a good job? So please like keep me like up to date and in my mind, because Diego and I will come see you if we have the 26th off, right, Diego? Yes. And we'll even bring our cameraman Tyler Morris with us too, and we'll support you. So thank you so much. Thank you for being part of our community.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a part of my life.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. I appreciate you too. All right. Yes. Some advice to give to an upcoming actor.
Believe in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just believe that through all of your struggles that there's a light at the end of your tunnel, and keep on fighting for your dream, because it's going to happen as long as you stay focused and motivated and motivate yourself. Love yourself.
Yeah. And you have moments that you go down and you have moments that you come up. So you got to always
expect those. Yeah.
Pull yourself up. What about you for a writer?
The harder it gets, that means that you're getting closer to where you're supposed to be in the first place. Because you're not going to feel anything if you're just staying in your comfort zone. So just if you're going to feel the pain anyway, you might as well keep going through it, you know. You're going to
feel the pain anyway. I love that. I always say these things right here, I call them my gold nuggets. They're gold nuggets to give back to our audience. But I always say just what you said. When you're at the point where you think you can't go anymore, if you just keep pushing, there is a gold nugget on the other side that is that moment of hope, which your play is about, that will move you into the next place and on to a higher level. And you just keep building those and building those. Thank you guys.
Thank you
so much. We hope that this segment inspired and educated you.